Good morning, everyone. This is Michael DeJoya from the Affinity Legends of Wall Street Trading Room. So we have a couple of things. I just want to start out today by giving everybody a big reminder that Facebook has earnings not tomorrow, okay, but on the 4th after the close. And if you look at Facebook, it closed way down on Friday. I did take a little bit overnight with one of my clients, and I do think that Facebook will probably wash out to the rising 10 period moving average, and to me it should probably revisit 105 by the 4th. Okay, I would expect that anybody who, most people expect Facebook to beat earnings. Okay, so in my estimation, Facebook is a screaming buy at some point today. Already it's up pre-market. Facebook does have a tendency to pull back steeply, dip, and then rip. So let's watch it. It's either a 5-minute high break or a 5-minute buy setup. Okay? So it's either a 5-minute high break or a 5-minute buy setup on Facebook, and I'm going to be keeping an eye on that one closely all day. Now, another carryover from Friday was Caterpillar. And we got to look at Caterpillar on the daily. So Caterpillar has broken above all of its moving averages on the daily. Okay, over the VWAP on its daily. It's broken above that little prior high. It is gapping down, usually on a gap down on 3 bars up. Okay, you get a little bit of a divot, which it is. It's gapping down, and maybe it'll burst. The next level could be up to 76. I just don't see any short-term time frames on Caterpillar. But if it breaks above $73 again, this goes to 76. So you got literally $3 in there, okay, as clear air on Caterpillar. So it's definitely worth keeping an eye on today. Now, let's go through our earnings runners, right? All right, so these are the earnings reports for the day. The earnings calendar, let's just bring this up. By the way, we had a really busy week last week, as you can see, a lot of great calls. Okay, let me take a look at Visa first. Okay, and let's go through the next couple of days of runners. But let's first put on the 2 stocks I've already mentioned. Okay, I think gapping up, gapping down, day trading, swing trading, core trading, core trading. All right, so we got our whole list here. First one is we have an earnings runner day trade one, which is Facebook. Facebook gapping up. Okay. Facebook is after the bell. Facebook is a runner. Okay. Facebook gapping up. Buy on 5-minute buy setup. Okay. And I'm going to put Facebook right here as a 5-minute high. Break. Okay, now I'm going to say maybe, right? Because we're going to see how it plays out. Because it might need a dip before the rip. Okay, swing trading, I like Caterpillar. Okay, and the reason I like it is lots of clear air. Okay. Now let's see the other ones that we have. These are the ones we had pre-market today. Clorox. I've traded this one a lot, actually. Clorox. Visa. And Lowe's. Okay, so those would be the ones that I'm going to look at right now. Visa and Lowe's. Okay, so let's take a look at those. So let's take a look at Visa. Okay, Visa gapping way down, guys. Gapping way down, but gapping onto support. I would watch Visa because you see that bottom. I think Visa might be a fade. So we're going to say, I'm going to say Visa gapping down, V gapping, gap fade. Gap fade watch. Gap fade possible. Okay, so I'm watching Visa for a gap fade. The next one is Clorox. Gapping up. Apparently bleach is a good business. Gapping way up. 125. Guys, gap and go. Gap and go on Clorox. Gap and go or check mark. Okay? Gap and go or check mark. Okay, so you know what the check mark looks like, right? Just watch it. It might fade a little bit and then go up. Okay? So we'll watch Clorox for that. And then the last one is Lowe's Corporation. All right, Lowe's. Okay, Lowe's is gapping way down, but onto support. So I'm also going to put Lowe's as a fade. Slight chance of gap and go down. Down. So we're going to watch this one, guys. We're not going to jump into Lowe's Corporation right away. If it does break below 34.51, this is a gap and go down. 34.40. We'll put down 34.40 as support. Okay? All right, so we got Visa, Lowe's, Facebook, Caterpillar. Anybody else have anything they want me to take a look at? Okay, guys, market just opened. Lowe's already going down. Actually, it's not. Nope, Lowe's is okay, guys. Let's ixnay Lowe's because I think I had bad data. It's not down as much. There was just some bad prints. Guys, look at Facebook dipping. Let's keep an eye on Facebook. Let's take a look at Caterpillar. Caterpillar going, guys. Guys, look at Caterpillar going. I would sell some into strength on Caterpillar if anybody bought it on that dip down. I would also take a new position because Caterpillar is going to blast off, guys. Facebook not looking too bad now either, guys. I think this might be a good buy on Facebook in this dip area. It's got to get down to like 101.80 would be the double bottom buy from Friday's low. There goes Caterpillar, guys. Caterpillar long. Beast of burden on Caterpillar. If you're already long Caterpillar, could have sold some into the highs. It ran from 72.90 at the open, bang, right up to 73.40. Facebook looks like a buy to me. Not a trigger yet, but certainly getting there. Watch for a 1, 2, 3 continuation up on Caterpillar. Okay, let's review this too because I see a lot of very bad entries on some of these stocks. So if we take away pre-market data, okay, and we look at the first 1 minute bar, okay, let's filter the after hours. Yep, filter after hours. Do a 3-minute bar. Let's do a 5-minute bar. Okay, so here's the first 5-minute bar. So we really just have our first 5-minute high break. Now, fortunately, it's going to go higher, so it will correct our terrible entries. Okay, there goes Caterpillar. I'm selling into this high, guys. I'm selling some into the high. 48, 49. Let's take a look at lows. Guys, Facebook giving me a 5-minute buy here on Facebook. Caterpillar grayed out at 48 cents. Facebook, a nice 5-minute buy set up on Facebook. Okay, stop on Facebook's going to be below 101.60. Nice trading on Caterpillar, Irwin. Good outs, good ins. Irwin got in at 73.28, 29, out at 38.39, 10 cents. Watch Facebook, guys. 5-minute trigger. Guys, V is not a fade at this point. It is a gap and go down. Look at V. This is not a fade. If you are trying to buy V, it's not a good idea. That broke VWAP, it's going down. This is a short on V. That's why you never take a trade without putting in a stop. V is a gap and go down. By the way, I want you to see something. Gap fade possible. There was never a gap fade entry on V. Guys, Caterpillar shaping up again. Guys, V could trend down to $73 today. If it keeps making new lows, V will trend down to $73. Okay, guys, look at V. Breaks the 3-minute low. Let's look at the 5-minute. Broke the 5-minute low. It's a short at the 5-minute low. That's why you don't play these things that way. You don't get into something like, look at Caterpillar. First 5-minute bar, breaks the 5-minute bar. If you buy it at 47, you got to wait for it to break 47. Okay? You got a bad entry. And some of you did get a bad entry because you didn't take the trade right. So let's look at this on a 1-minute basis. That's an entry. Okay, that's a 1-minute down bar, down bar, down bar, green bar, break above the prior green bar. That's a decent entry. Guys, an incredible gap fade today was this VRX. Was up at 97.75. Watch it to make another leg down on gap fade on VRX. But this is a very spready stock. Do you see how it made one move down? Rally, secondary move down, would take it to the gap fill area. Guys, Facebook is dipping. It never put in a bottom, so it's invalid. Never put in a 5-minute buy setup. There is no long on Facebook. We said either a 5-minute high break or a 5-minute buy setup. There will be a great buy on Facebook today. There is a problem with charting, not so much audio. Let's see Facebook on a 15-minute basis. And what did I start out saying? We're always careful on Mondays. Computers update over the weekend. Haven't traded. We're itching to trade the markets. Guys, Caterpillar starting to do better. Hanging in there at around. Let's take a look at Caterpillar. If you bought Caterpillar today on the gap down, you're very happy. It does not have a 5-minute buy set up yet, but it looks like it should have one soon. Facebook looking better, guys. Facebook looking like a 5-minute reversal bar, but not a trigger yet, right? Because you need to have a reversal bar and then another bar for it to be a trigger. Let's take a look at CCJ. CCJ. CCJ, guys, might be a buy above 13.92. Actually, it might even be a buy here if you want to take an earlier discretionary entry, or a short below 13.76. If you want to do short a double top, it's just a little illiquid. I don't see anybody as having gotten hurt too badly. Those of you like Mike Gargano who took Caterpillar correctly, you're doing fine now. Caterpillar triggered to the upside. Okay, guys, you see the 3-minute trigger there on Caterpillar? Okay, let's see what Caterpillar does here, guys. This is actually a trigger now on Caterpillar on the 3-minute. We already had a 1-minute, but 1 minute you can see by the sketchiness of this chart how reliable those are. On the 5-minute is where I think the volume will come in, when you get the 5-minute trigger. I'm also watching Facebook for a 5-minute buy setup. We already got a 3-minute trigger on Facebook. I'm waiting for a 5-minute buy setup on Facebook, because this could still be a 3-minute 1, 2, 3 down. And if you notice, we're still far from the 20 MA on Facebook. But there's the 10-period moving average, right? So we got the 10 as our little guide here. Look at Caterpillar, guys. So far that's doing okay. Well, no, I'm not liking the way that looks now, but we'll see. Facebook doing okay on the 3-minute entry. Guys, Facebook 5-minute trigger, guys. Facebook 5-minute trigger. I got filled. So what I did was I set up a resting buy order above the 5-minute high, which was at 101.77, because 101.75. Nice job, Irwin, on the Facebook entry. Guys, let's look at V. Not going down. Lowe's, let's see. Lowe's, guys, earnings reversal on Lowe's Corporation. Fade working. A little bit different than I would have expected it to, but Facebook ripping now, guys. Look at Facebook. See Caterpillar. I sold some of my Facebook. Still like Caterpillar. I do think that this is a nice consolidation into a rising set of moving averages. I made a quick $50 on Facebook. I just took the money. I am going to re-get into Facebook. I just wanted to settle in a little bit. I think that after a run like that, it's probably going to pull back a little bit, and I'll nibble on a few shares. Guys, watch Facebook again at the whole number. Okay, watch the whole number. So I'm going to nibble in here on Facebook. Okay, I took my nibble back. Let's take a look at that CCJ, whatever the hell that is. Guys, CCJ triggering short. CCJ triggering short. It's not a high price stock. Yeah, RAX, guys, 5-minute high break on RAX. Big 5-minute high break on RAX. Okay, guys, I'm up 15 cents on my Facebook ad. Okay, or re-entry, whatever you want to call it. Okay, guys, 15 cents from the Facebook re-entry. Facebook is a beast of a play today. If Caterpillar rejects down here on the 3-minute, okay, and puts in a 3-minute trigger, I will add on Caterpillar as well. So far, guys, Facebook is a day maker. But what would you expect other than a day maker within the first hour in our 1-hour trading methodology? DYAX. Let's see that one. I've seen that one before. DYAX. Yeah, guys, DYAX getting near the gap fade zone. Okay, so let's see DYAX gapping up. DYAX 5-minute low break for fade. So it needs to break the 5-minute low to trigger a gap fade. Needs to get underneath the whole number as well. The whole number is 36. Below 36. Below 36. See, guys, what I do in a situation like this is I put in a buy stop underneath the whole number. So you do a stop market. Okay, you do a stop market. Put in the stop price of 35.98, 100 shares. And then you hit short. And guys, Caterpillar triggering. Caterpillar just triggered. Buying some more Caterpillar. It's creeping and crawling up. Guys, this is a great entry on Caterpillar at 17.17. Let me see if this thing is fixed, because I was having charting issues before. Maybe it's fixed now. Guys, CCJ just triggered down. I just got filled on the trigger down on CCJ. I only took a small share size because I'm not watching it. I did one of those resting buy orders. Caterpillar working. Okay, guys, Caterpillar, if it gets back up to 73 spot, the high of the day was 73.48. I sell some into the high. Facebook new high, guys. Facebook back up to the gap fade area. I'm going to sell some Facebook here, guys. I will rebuy. Guys, Q's breaking new highs, right? Q's breaking new highs, right? Guys, watch. Visa going to break down again. If it triggers below 75, Visa breakdown. The negative on Visa is it could rally back up to 75.50. Caterpillar, guys. Caterpillar going. The negative of Caterpillar is it's slow like a caterpillar. Caterpillar. Facebook. Facebook, guys, giving a re-entry on Facebook, guys. Facebook pulled back. Let's see what it looks like on a 1 minute. Caterpillar's still good, Larry. I said type Larry instead of Caterpillar. Caterpillar's still good. It's just a little bit late now, right? So on a 3 minute, it's a little bit late. On a 5 minute, it's right near its 5 minute trigger at 73.32. Your stop has to be below the whole number, so you got 30 cents of risk on it. Facebook's not too bad. Okay, Facebook not too bad. Yeah, Jay, your internet seems slow because I see you logging out as well. Anybody else getting an echo with me? I shorted a little bit more of that CCJ. Caterpillar, guys, new high. Mike Gargano, I would take some profit on the Caterpillar. Sell half Mike Gargano on the Caterpillar. I do think it's going to go higher, but there's no reason for you not to lock in half your profit. Nice job, Mike. Now, there's no way that this can go wrong on you. You know, you made 16 cents on 100 shares. God bless you. You're up 32 bucks, which is fine. If the thing continues to run for $3, which is possible, right? If it breaks the high of the day, there's $3 of clear air in this. CCJ, let's see. I'm green on Facebook, green on Caterpillar, and green on CCJ. Something must be wrong in the world. Caterpillar went down for a second. See why I told you to book your profit, Mike? Guys, let's see CCJ. Put in a high, failure to make a new high. Let's see if it rolls over. BIDU. Great run on Baidu. Gap down, fade the gap. Beautiful play, Laura. Guys, Caterpillar does need a pullback. CCJ. High, failure to make a new high. If it doesn't go down here, I'm probably going to quit on it because I'm getting bored. Facebook, guys, looks like a move down into the daily support area. Okay, and that probably will be an area where I will pick up some more. I just want to see what it does on the 5 minute first. It might make another dip before the rip. CCJ, guys, starting to go. CCJ, guys, if it breaks below that low, CCJ can get kiboshed. High, failure, make a new high. It needs to get below that low before I can put an ad on this. So, Michael, like on Caterpillar, since you sold half your position, You could buy back 100 shares if you still like the trade. CCJ, guys, taking out, look at it go. It takes out this low at 1376. It's got a lot of clear air, guys. I'm short this CCJ on the hope that it takes out that low. So far, the level 2 looks positive to that. But I'm not going to bank on that. I reduced my position a little bit. I covered it at 1375. I could always reshort it if it goes below 1374. Facebook going again, guys. Facebook going again. There it goes. CCJ going down, guys. This should go way lower. All right, I covered it. Well, not all of it. I still got 200 shares. 5 cents extra. I'm going to hold the 200 shares in case it does go way lower. Caterpillar not working so far, guys. Caterpillar definitely running into some problems. I'm going to look to rebuy on Caterpillar down here. I only have a few hundred shares, so I can buy some more. My stop is below $73, so Facebook could make a run up to 103 today. CCJ, guys, going to 69. CCJ. Dropping. CCJ, guys. There's really no reason for this not to stop until 1347. And this guy has about 30 cents of room in it. Facebook blast off, guys. Look at Facebook blasting off. Wish I had more of that now. Yeah, boy. Facebook hit the gap up high, and then it pulled back. Caterpillar, guys, recovering. My buy is, how did I know it was going to gap back up there? What an amazing thing, Caterpillar. Exploding to the upside now. Amazing. Facebook explosion to the upside. Woohoo! Okay, guys, I'm selling some Facebook in here just for money management reasons. I'm up very nice on Facebook. I sold half of Facebook into that. I bought it on the dip. Sold half into the rip. Caterpillar, beast. It breaks out above the high. Caterpillar, a beast. Guys, Facebook exploding to the upside. New high on Facebook, guys. On this, and this is now a trigger. You just buy it. You have to, because the size of the bar on Facebook, and we were on this from the moment one today. The idea on Facebook is that this is going to retrace that entire bar. My day is made. Thank you, Facebook. Next sell spot on Facebook is the whole number. This is when you grab the arms of your chair and you buy as much as possible and let it run. Just sold some at 97, some at 92. No, 92 rather, not 97. 97 still out there. Sell a little bit here, Irwin. Okay, if it breaks the whole number, buy more. Sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Caterpillar, guys. Caterpillar. Whee! Facebook. Whee! CJJ. Not so wee. Cover. All right, guys. Good day. Good day. Good day, mate. Good day. Thank you, Mike. Now maybe you'll open your account after the 16th month and all your many requests. Mike asks how to make special paperwork for you. CCJ now going. As soon as I cover the damn thing, I'm getting back in. I'm shorting it again. I just did really small size just for shits and giggles. There goes Facebook again. Facebook, guys. Facebook gave you a little pullback. Watch it for another run. That's a pullback on Facebook. Caterpillar going now, guys. Caterpillar blasting off. Exploding to the upside in true Mike Gargano fashion. There's an explosion on Caterpillar.
Explosion to the upside.
Facebook exploding to the upside as well. No, not yet, but definitely a good buy setup on Facebook. Watch it for a trigger, though. Trigger. Need trigger. Okay, guys, 44 on Caterpillar, right? If it breaks the high of the day, Caterpillar breathes new life into the trade. Caterpillar breathing new life into the trade. Can it get through that resistance level on Caterpillar? Can it? I don't know. Sell. I'm selling some just in case it can't because that's what I do. Facebook new running up again. I sold some at 44 on Caterpillar. Visa. Oh, DYX finally. DYAX. You know, I canceled that order. There it goes. That figures. If I cancel the goddamn order, DYAX. Below the whole number. I'm just going to short some since I have a nice cushion. I shorted some of that. Let's see Visa. Visa's still a good valid short. It's just not going, right? Watch Visa, guys. Watch Visa here. That's a high wave bar. Visa should be a short. DYAX working. Nice call, Jay. I'm up $7 on my 100 shares. That's how I roll. I'm buying a little more Facebook, guys. I like the pullback here on Facebook. I'm going to buy another little nugget of shares. I just don't have a trigger yet, so I'm waiting on Facebook. The place to buy on Facebook, and I'm going to show you why, is this. It's right. It lines up right with 52, right? 52 being the half number. I'm now down $2 on DYAX. Caterpillar is right now my best trade. I am selling some more Caterpillar as it blasts through the top of the range. That's an explosion, Gargano. Do it. Do it. Gargano, do it. That's Caterpillar explosion. How Irwin does not have Caterpillar, I have no idea. But
The
whatever.
explosion to the upside on Caterpillar is so nice.
That's your day. You made your day on that one. Nice job, Gargano.
Thank you. Thank you.
You exhibited excellent patience.
With Josh.
Oh, Josh is live too. What number is he? Oh, there you go,
He's
Josh.
19.
Congratulations, Josh. Your first day of live trading and you've exploded to the I'm up $6 on DYX. It offsets my down of $6 on CCJ. And I'm selling some more Caterpillar as it explodes to the upside. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just put a stop on Caterpillar because I have now depleted too many shares. And I'm going to get rid of this DYAX, although great. Actually, no, I still like it. Still like it. I'm going to put a stop on it above the whole number. Guys, this CCJ is like the slowest stock ever. I'm just covering it. I made a little bit of money on it once. Facebook, guys, I'm green on Facebook again. Look at Facebook. What a beautiful chart that is. Whee! Caterpillar putting a stop on it and I'm not looking at it. I'm done for the day, guys. I got work I got to do. My entry's at 73.28, so I'm putting my stop at 73.29. I got a stop on DYX. Let's see, Facebook. Oh, look at that. Facebook looking better. Right at that level. It might not go straight up, guys. It could very, very much make a deep pullback. I don't think it's going to make a ridiculously deep pullback. Okay, top trader of the day is Irwinian III. Okay, guys, I still love Facebook, although my buy ad is not quite working, but I only have a few hundred shares. This is a very good level if it does hook up again. It's going to make deep pullbacks because it's getting ready for that earnings run. You just have to be prepared to hold them. Okay? Let's see Starbucks, SBUX. Oh yeah, Starbucks is a great short, guys. Look at Starbucks, no doubt. Guys, this is a daily short as well as an intraday short. Starbucks. Big short on Starbucks. If it breaks the daily low, it's got a lot to clear air down. Chad, it must be killing you that every one of your trades worked except you got stopped out before they worked. So on Facebook, guys, it broke the high, making a very deep pullback. The next area to add would be down here at right around here. So if you have the smallness of your size and you're not worried about it, you can add here like I did. I have very small size, meaning I now have 400 shares of Facebook, which for me is pretty small considering, you know, I'll take 1,000 shares at times. Caterpillar, I think this is probably a good buy area. To buy on Caterpillar, guys. Caterpillar should keep making new highs. If Caterpillar breaks to a new high, I will add on Caterpillar. The R to R ratio on Caterpillar is you have the risk of losing, like for me, the risk of losing $23, the reward of making $250 more. So you say, okay, I can lose $23 in guaranteed profit if I sell it, but the reward is to make $250 more on top of the 23 that I currently have. So to me, Caterpillar has not had a big green day in quite some time, although it's had a couple of green days recently. So let's look at Facebook. Now, Facebook's showing some polarity shift as it comes into the congested moving averages. You start to also learn that some stocks have bigger swings, right? So they move more in a more extreme fashion. Like Facebook, at this time of day, it's 10:30 where our first hour of trading is done. So now this stock tends to trade off of its 5-minute setup. So for instance, like I insisted and constantly reiterated myself that the 5-minute buy setup needed to be made, which was right there, right? So once that bar, that 5-minute bar triggered, Facebook blasted off and made this huge run. Once Facebook did the second 5-minute setup, bang, you know, you made another huge run. So that's the 1, 2, 3 continuation. Same thing goes with this 5-minute bar. So this is 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. So this is a 5-minute buy setup. We still don't have a reversal bar, although this is a reversal bar forming. All right, guys, I got stops on all my positions. I'll be right back. I'm only in Caterpillar and Facebook long. I'm in Facebook long, Caterpillar long. All right, guys, I'm just going to do a quick recap. My recap is as follows. Okay. My top pick of the day was Caterpillar, which was as slow as a caterpillar, and it has been creeping up all day, okay, but it has really the best chart and configuration for the day. It had a great daily chart. As soon as it gapped down, it gave you an entry on the intraday. So if you took a 3-minute high break, there was the 3-minute high break. If you took a 1-minute high break, okay, there was the 1-minute high break. No matter where you took that break, whether it was the 1-minute or the 3-minute, there's the 3-minute. Here's the 1-minute. Okay, whichever break you took, 1 minute or 3-minute, you got a really good entry. If you bought the pullback, sold the high, bought the pullback, sold the high, bought the pullback, sold the high, you built into a nice position before the breakout and run. Okay. On Facebook, we had a beautiful trade, which, by the way, I am still in, although feeling a little bit of downward pressure, but I'm not going to get shaken out on this one because I believe it's an earnings runner play. Facebook, we had a beautiful 5-minute buy setup. Okay, 5-minute buy setup, which was triggered right there at 101.76. 101.76. It ran up. It made a run up to 102.33. Broke out above 102.33, ran all the way up into the declining 100 period moving average. Okay, it's now pulled back to the prior day's close, which is another buy level for me. By the way, Caterpillar making a new high. Look at CAT making a new high right now. Right, CAT right at the high of the day. Okay, Facebook coming right into this buy area, right at the prior day's close. So zig, zag, zig. Watch for a 5-minute reversal bar if you're not long Facebook. If you are long Facebook, okay, you're just gonna have to weather the storm. But that is the Facebook move. My other plays. Visa, still a good short, has not stopped out. Visa, right? The 5-minute high is your short. Stop. I did not take this play because it never triggered for me. Okay? I would have had to be watching it closely. It was a nice 1-minute sell setup, and it dropped really fast. But Visa, if it puts in a high and a failure to make a new high, could get a trigger back down to 74.50. The other one was CCJ, which is still working, even though I'm no longer in it. Okay, CCJ really going slow. and working, just not working to the speed that I would like it. By the way, look at Facebook. Once it hit that number, how it reversed. So that's CCJ. Any other trades that we did today was DYAX. DYAX. Okay, DYAX made a little trigger and drop, but it didn't really follow through, so I got out. I got stopped out. No big deal on that one. Guys, watch Facebook now, because Facebook just put in a 3-minute reversal bar. It does not have a trigger yet. Okay, on a deep 5-minute pullback. There's the 5-minute pullback. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bars. Watch the 5-minute reversal bar. Okay, Baidu was a beast of a move. Right, beautiful gap down on Baidu and run. Right there was the 5-minute high break on Baidu, 5-minute run breaking to new highs on Baidu. There was one other one that was a big one. RAX. RAX, very nice mention by Dr. J on RAX. 5-minute high break, beautiful 5-minute run on the gap up. Now, unfortunately, I did not see them pre-market, but they did work out beautifully. RAX actually had a better chart than all the others. I mean, RAX, this 5-minute chart on RAX is gorgeous. It gapped above the daily resistance. Great example on that one. Most of you guys have done very well. The biggest winner for the group was undoubtedly Caterpillar and Facebook. So the group did really well on Caterpillar and Facebook. So those of you who traded that, you know who you are. You did great. The other one that was a big one was XON. XON to the long side. Watch this one. This is a beautiful move on XON. I have no idea what this company does. I know my friends have been talking about this biotech company. XON is going right now, breaking out, making new highs.